Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean and every Saturday I try the weird, the wonderful, the limited edition, the seasonal, and in today's case the movie tie-in variants of foods from all across the land that I visit, which is a pretty small segment of area. But nevertheless, I'm still trying stuff. It's fun. You should scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, which is every day. You can watch me do something on the internet, or Saturdays you watch me taste testable things. So we'll do that today. We're gonna try and strike while the iron is hot and people are actually looking up Avatar, because apparently that's a thing. We have an interesting combination here of limited edition tie-in cereal. I like that. But a franchise that I do not care about. I've never seen Avatar. The movie came out in 2009. I was a Hurt Locker diehard. So there you go. As soon as they announced the awards, it was like, what's going to win? Avatar, Hurt Locker. And without ever having seen Avatar, it's like, Hurt Locker all the way. Hurt Locker. Because I was maybe the most obnoxious variant of my film snob personality back in 2009. I like to think that I've matured, but then things like this happen and I go, this is stupid. These are dumb. Why is this thing happening now? Anyway, there's a new Avatar sequel. They've only been talking about it for literally a decade, and I'm not trying to make fun of it. It's one of those things that you hear about and you're just like, will it come out, please? So I can stop hearing about it. But here we are. We're celebrating Avatar. I'm not celebrating Avatar. I'm celebrating cereal that I'm going to eat. We have it here. Pandora Flakes. They even crossed out and they blacked out Frosted. What happened? Tony the Tiger. He's got a cool scarf. Well, a different color scarf. He always has a scarf. I just realized that. So we're going to try these. They're regular Frosted Flakes with blueberry blue moons, which is why I was excited about this. Just because I thought it would be fun. Interestingly enough, this box doesn't have anything on the back of it. It's just the same picture on either side. I was getting ready for this morning. I was like, oh, okay, cool. There's the front. That's the front. That's the front. There's two different pictures in the background. That gag actually turned into some level of informative. So there's that. And then if you flip it around, whatever that means. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try this out real quick and let you know if it's good or not or worth grabbing. If you see it, I saw it at Walmart on an end cap. So if you're looking in the actual cereal aisle, always check those end caps. That's where they put the good stuff. Sometimes it's in the actual cereal aisle, but often it is in the end caps. Okay. Oh, there's all the blue moons. I've never done this before. I feel like the hard thing with things like Frosted Flakes or even Raisin Bran, which I eat a lot, is that the good stuff sinks to the bottom. It's just unfortunate. All right. Wow. Okay. I did not expect that. It is a heavy blueberry scent hitting the nostrils as you open the bag. I thought it would maybe be regular Frosted Flakes scent and then a hint of extra sweetness and a smidge of blueberry. It is majority blueberry, which kind of gives me hope that the blueberry blue moons are actually really good, but also kind of makes me sad because if they're really good, why didn't they just do a regular cereal all by itself? I'd have bought boxes of that. Whew. Okay, so we'll try it dry. That is good. I like that. The texture is a little bit odd. What's up with the texture? It is so strong. They're they're not Crunch Berries or Fruit Loops. They're a little harder, firmer. It's interesting. It's not bad necessarily. It's just unexpected. Oh, that smells so good. Okay. Try this with Try this with a little bit of milk here. if you're watching this video and you clicked on it because you saw Avatar and you were searching Avatar and you're excited about Avatar, tell me why you're excited about Avatar. Let me know. No judgment. If you're excited for it, I'm glad you're excited for it. You're getting something that you're going to hopefully enjoy. I'm genuinely curious because I feel like a lot of people saw that movie when it came out, and it did really well at the box office. It did so well at the box office that Marvel re-released one of their movies to try and beat the box office record because they re-released Avatar to get the record back or whatever it was. But I also don't know how... I don't feel like that movie has been a movie that has stuck with people as much as, and maybe it's just kind of Marvel has diluted everything over the past 10 years since Avatar came out, or 13 years actually, since Avatar came out. The discussion style is different, or Marvel has just such a market saturation that it's kind of hard to avoid. Whereas, yes, Avatar is popular and people like Avatar, but it was a one and done sort of thing. So people just kind of felt like they moved on. Whereas if you ask them what their like 20 best movies are, they might put it on the list. I don't know. I'm very curious about it. It's a very weird movie to me. Anyway, here we go. I also didn't realize people were clamoring for it. It doesn't matter. All right, here we go. We're trying to... Oh, cool. I accidentally grabbed a blue bowl. That was unintentional. Look at that. I'm an accidental designer. I don't know where to put them. Okay. All right. So I got actually a good chunk of blue moons here. I think the milk mutes the blueberry. I think it's actually better dry. I don't like the texture mashup between the blue moons and between the and the frosted flakes themselves. The blueberry's there, it's just not as potent. I guess that's what it would mean if I said it muted it. But it's surprising that it's that different. It's there. I don't remember the last time I had a bowl of cereal, or a cereal in general, that was like, oh, this is better without milk. I feel like usually it's even or better with milk, but not the opposite. That's really interesting. I do wish that it was kind of just its own cereal. Because I don't like the way the textures mash together, and there's probably a proportion, I'm sure it's not an even 50-50. I'm sure it's skewed more toward the Frosted Flakes side. I would rather this just have been released by itself. It's very good. One of the better tie-in cereals we've had. We've had some disappointing ones recently, like Lightyear was recent, 6 months ago, but Lightyear was one that was like, oh, this could have been so much better if it had been more adventurous with what the flavor profile was. And this one is adventurous with what the flavor profile is. And they neutered it by putting it with something else instead of just kind of letting it soar on its own. Very weird. I feel like Avatar has a level of brand power that you don't necessarily need it to cross over with anything. You could just put out Avatar cereal under and granted this would be a brand crossover, but a more general brand crossover, like Kellogg's brand crossover. Avatar cereal. I don't know. It's an interesting... It's a weird item. It's so good by itself. It's very weird. It's good though. I like it. I will actually eat this box of cereal, which is good news for people. I might separate them. I probably won't do that. But it's pretty good. So there you go. There is your Avatar cereal with Blue Moon's Frosted Flakes, or Pandora Flakes as it's known. Again, I found it at Walmart on an end cap. So be sure to look for it there if you didn't see it in the regular cereal aisle. Hopefully you enjoyed this, whatever it's called, this episode of Taste Test. I do appreciate you watching. So thank you so much for doing that. If you want, you can scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You'll also help me get to my hopeful goal that we are about 2 weeks away from trying to achieve. You can try and help me hit 1,500 subscribers. As of the time of recording, I'm about 50 subscribers away from it, so I'd love for you to subscribe if you have not already. Ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. If there's anything you've seen out and about that you would like me to cover on the show, be sure to scroll down, leave a comment below, let me know what it is and where you found it, and you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. Thank you again so much for watching. I'm going to finish this up, and we will see you next week, so bon appetit.